I'm Robert Estrin with livingpianos.com with viewer questions. We have one from Carolyn. This is an interesting one that I have some personal reflection on. So listen to this and tell me what you think. I played the Kurzweil K250 in the late 80s for a temple job and loved it. The digitized sounds actually felt like I was playing harps, guitars, strings, etc., and the organs were marvelous. Even the piano was amazing, considering I'm a classically trained pianist organist and I'm used to the real thing, including huge pipe organs. Later on, when Kurzweil sold out to Young Chang, I thought the quality went way down, but it's possible they couldn't afford the big instrument. But that 250 was a real treasure. Do they sell anything like them now? I'm also interested in this recording feature, since recording for students has gotten so weird over the last 10 years or so. Well, thanks, Carolyn, for the excellent question. In fact, when the K250 first came out, I was an early adopter in my recording studio at the time. I had a K250, and in fact, I had it MIDI to my Steinway Grand, but that's a whole other story for another video. But getting to the K250, what made this instrument truly remarkable is it was one of the first keyboards that, number one, could sound like a piano, and number two, was full 88, not just weighted action, but real wooden keys. So you really got as close to a real piano feel as any instrument up to that point had. And more than that, it had hundreds of realistic emulations of orchestral instruments, choirs. I used to love to layer choirs and piano, harp and strings. The possibilities were endless. More than that, it was a complete workstation, meaning you could record one track. While that track is playing back, you could play another track and another, and because it was digital, you could edit to your heart's content. Play a piano track, listen to it back on organ. Yes, all those things were possible on the early K250. Well, the good news for you now is there are many instruments that have the same functionality, but the only thing you're not going to find anymore is a keyboard with real wooden keys. At least I'm not familiar with any 88-note wooden key keyboards, or if any of you know of any out there, you can let me know. But there are excellent workstation-type keyboards with 88-key weighted actions with phenomenal sounds, layering capabilities, and yes, full recording. The Yamaha, Korg, Roland, and yes, Kurzweil, these companies and others offer a full line of keyboards up to 88-note workstations. And I recommend also interfacing your keyboard with your computer, because it's nice to have a little bit more real estate on the screen for things like notation. Playing your music in and having it print out on the computer screen and being able to edit is invaluable. There are many, many software programs, educational software for theory. The list is endless. Thanks for the great question, Carolyn, and thanks for all the questions coming in. I'm Robert Estrin here at livingpianos.com.